Well, these meetings take place. Nothing changes in the games from here to the end of the season. Nothing can change. But supplemental discipline, the one thing we heard was they want supplemental discipline increased. And that's fine until it's your player. And the interpretation of what's wrong and what's right. So it's something that you can talk about in generalities, and we can say the game's too dangerous. And then when it happens to your player, it's just a hit. Those things happen. So I think we have to define it properly for everyone. We have to send out 15 different disciplines or hits that took place this year and say, this was nothing. What do you want this to be? This was $2,500. Do you want this increased to 3 games? This was 4 games. Do you want this to go to 8 games? This player had 4 incidents before. He's a repeat offender. Do you want his to triple? So I think you need some general marching orders to where you want to go with this. It's fine to say this game's got changed, and then we need the players' input too.
Ray, do you feel there's a middle? Do you feel there's a group of people that guys you talked to today that are more towards zero tolerance than maybe they were coming down here?
Good question. I think I don't have a great feel for that, to be honest with you. I mean, I do know, just speaking for myself, I think my view has probably changed on over the last, and people think since January my views changed. It's not the case. It's probably changed over the last year and a half, probably. Both the NHL level, collegiate level, youth level. I see kids, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 years old playing hockey and how the game is played. So I think it starts from there and goes to the National Hockey League. But some guys you can see, some guys have kind of changed their stance, and some guys might be on the fence, and some guys will never change their stance because that's the way they believe the game will be played. And the good thing about being in there with 20 other managers, I think we all respect each other's opinion. So I'm not saying my view is right. That's just how I feel.
Do you think that's going to continue to be a discussion, though?
Pardon me?
Sorry. It's going to continue to be a discussion at future meetings of zero tolerance. Could you ever see it moving towards there is a majority?
Potentially. We'll have to see how the game's going to be played with these rules that we're going to institute now, or tightening up the rules, and kind of see how things go. And at this meeting next March, maybe you're going to have a different stance on things. I think we've made progress since last March. So hopefully, as we move forward, the meetings next March will. Hopefully we won't have another incident to talk about, because last year was one and this year is another, so hopefully we're going to have a safer game.
As NHL disciplinaries are Colin Campbell and Penguins General Manager Ray Shero speaking after Day 3 of the annual General Manager meetings here at the lovely Boca Raton Resort. You see the water behind me. Not a whole lot of time spent there for us reporters, and we was chasing down a bunch of issues, and the things discussed today didn't really apply directly to the concussion issue and the headshot issue that the Penguins are most focused on. The thing Penguin fan needs to know is this: even though these meetings ended, as we told you they would on Day 2, without an outright ban of headshots, the Penguins, I am told by people from within the organization, are adamant that they are going to press forward with this. Look for team CEO and President David Morehouse to be very vocal about this when the League Board of Governors meet in June, and look for majority co-owner Mario Lemieux to be exerting some pressure on the league by talking to some of his more influential friends. I am told by a Penguins representative this stuff is not going away. They're going to push for this. They believe that there is a middle ground out there of supporters for an outright ban on headshots that they can convert to their way of thinking. That's the way you're going to look forward, going ahead out of these meetings. Until then, I'll see you. I'm Penguins beat reporter Rob Rossa.